What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. Hit that red subscribe button. Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. So I figured it's getting to be that time. It's the end of the year. It's time to start going over what happened the most and what was favorites and all these different things. Let's do some year-end reviews. So we're going to jump right on into this one. Top 10 most worn fragrances of 2019 for old TLTG Reviews. So I want to give a shout out to a gentleman. I don't know if he wants me to say my name or not, but that little intro that you just saw was just out of the blue. I got an email last night, told me fan of the channel, made this intro for me. If I liked it, I could use it, no big deal. So I already emailed him back, but I just want to say on the video, I appreciate that, my friend. I really liked it. So jumping into this, at number 10, one that's no stranger to this channel. This is my absolute favorite fragrance. I did get this bottle this year. I finished off my previous bottle and bought a new one. And it is from Paco Rabanne. It's Invictus. Yep. My ride or die. My number one, believe it or not, out of all these fragrances, if I can only keep one, it's Invictus. And I actually wore it less this year than any of the previous years that I've owned a bottle of Invictus, because I'm just diving into so much more and my nose has matured so much more. But at the end of the day, it's still my favorite. I love me some Invictus. Moving into number 9, another one. May surprise you, may not, especially early spring. I wore this one quite a bit. And then into the early summer, for sure, is where this dent came from English Laundry. This is Riviera. Kind of a slightly creamier, better performing YSL Homme, really and truly. I like this better. It's backup bottle. It was backup bottle worthy to me, so I actually do have a backup 100 ml bottle of this fragrance. I really, really enjoy this one. A little creamy, slightly powdery, aromatic. If you see it out in the wild, you may enjoy it. But it got some heavy run from me this year and definitely will in the future as well. At number 9, English Laundry, Riviera. Moving into number 8, one that was a happy discovery that I kind of bought just to test it out, because I hadn't really tried any of the cool water flankers. And lo and behold, it's one of my favorite fragrances. And after I did my couple of days of testing for the original review that I did, I wore it pretty heavily. I've even worn it recently. I've worn it out the shower. I love this fragrance. It's Davidoff Cool Water Wave. That dent is from the summertime, but I have sprayed it recently. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of their version of Invictus Aqua, which you'll see a trend on this list. I love Invictus. I love Invictus Aqua. I love Invictus Aqua type fragrances. They don't get old to me. You know, I just love them. And this is no difference. This is a 125 ml bottle, and I'm going to put a little bit more. Not a little bit more. I'm going to put a lot more wear into this one come this summer. I'm trying to probably get about halfway through, and I'll get a 6.8 ounce backup bottle, actually, because I really do enjoy this one. I strongly suggest trying it if you haven't. It's my favorite flanker that I've tried from Cool Water line. Moving into number 7, a new one to the collection this year. It's kind of my go-to when I wear a suit. That's the main time I like to wear it, because it smells like money. It's been in the Smells Like Money video. It was my number 1 suit and tie fragrance, and that still reigns true. Hell, when I went on my recent job interview for my new job, this is what I wore with my suit and tie. Is Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. This is my favorite thing to wear with a suit, and I'm going to be wearing suits even more than I did before. So definitely going to be getting a lot more wear moving forward, but I love this one. It's a classic fougere with an oriental spicy touch, and it's got a modern touch. The fruity pear in the opening, the temple oud in the base, in the mid to the dry down. It's hard to explain without you smelling it, because it's such a gorgeous fragrance. Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Oh geez, some of these are going to surprise you, some of these won't. So number 6, you can't really see the level on this one, but I actually mentioned it in last night's video that I'm a third of the way through the bottle. I actually like this more than what it's replicating. This is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. You can wear this one year round. It's strong enough to cut through the cold and fruity enough to wear during the summer, but I wouldn't go real heavy during the summer, because especially with this batch. This is a February 2018. This is a smoky batch that's a powerhouse. This one can fill a room, you know, and I get 10 hours in the summer and 12 or better when it cools off, you know, spring, fall, and winter. It's a monster. I love wearing this one. I was actually having a conversation in the comments last night with Mo from Scent Nation. Probably need to get my hands on another 2018 batch bottle, because this is a beast right here, and I love it, and I wore it quite a bit this year. Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. Moving into number 5, one that I enjoyed so much this year that when Marshalls had their yellow tag clearance event, they marked the gift sets down that were out and about at the time down to 26 bucks. And I went and got a 100 ml backup bottle with a half-ounce travel size bottle backup. So I'm good for a few more summers most likely. And this is from Bvlgari. This is Aqua Atlantique. This is a summer powerhouse. This is the most aquatic of the blue fragrances. It's salty marine, but not overly salty. It performs, it's loud, it smells great, it's a compliment getter. It is such a good fragrance. I can't say enough good things about it. Bvlgari Aqua Atlantique. Got a lot of Saturday wears from me, because Saturday is game day in the car business, and this is the epitome of a game day fragrance. This was my first full review I did on the fragrance on this channel early on, and that was when I dubbed the term of the game day fragrance. This is the original game day fragrance on this channel. Bvlgari Aqua Atlantique. Love that fragrance. Moving into number 4. So this dent you're going to see in this 60 ml, that's all been done this year. It's versatile. It's mass appealing. People like hot smells. I like hot smells because, damn it, it just smells good. It's Coach for Men, the original. You can see that dent, I'm sure. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. That's from this year. I don't spray it super heavy when I spray it, but I spray it heavy enough for sure. And it gets refreshes because the performance isn't that great, but it smells amazing. Matter of fact, I kind of want to smell it right now. In my opinion, this is the Sauvage killer, because I like this better than Sauvage. I like this better than Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. I like this better than Dylan Blue. I like this better than those fragrances, you know. There's only one blue fragrance that I really enjoy more than this, because this is Coach's blue fragrance for sure. And Platinum's kind of a blue fragrance too. It smells like Sauvage with pineapple. You know, but a lot of wear from me this year. 2020, I'll probably, you know, knock this bottle down even more, and I'll go ahead and get my hands on a 100 ml, possibly a 200 ml, or a 150, whatever the big bottle is, and just go ahead and secure a big bottle, because I love this one. This is one I want to have for a very long time in the collection, and it's a great fragrance. Coach for Men. And moving into number 3, this bottle is almost empty, and I cannot decide if I want to buy a 100 ml or get the 200 ml. I want to get the 200 ml, but the bottle looks so stupid to me. This is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. My 1 ounce bottle is almost empty. It's about right. Let me put it up to light. Yeah. It's about right there. And it's time. It'll make it one summer, you know, but it's time. I need to get another bottle. You can get them for great prices, but I might just bite the bullet and get the 200 ml because I love this one. I actually wear this one more than Invictus Aqua. Invictus Aqua actually didn't even make this list because I wear Invictus Aqua type fragrances more than I wear Invictus Aqua, believe it or not. I love Invictus Aqua. It's the craziest thing, and this is my favorite Invictus Aqua type fragrance. I love this. Is so effervescent and fizzy. I love the way this one smells. If you haven't smelled it, you need to try it. It's great. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. And then moving into number 2, this entire dent, you've seen this dent before because I've talked about this fragrance many times on this channel. This is my favorite Salvatore Ferragamo fragrance. I have a backup gift set with 100 ml. This is Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essenziale Blue. That dent is from this year. Where that dent came from was late winter, early spring when I had started working out, which I haven't been lately. I gained all my weight back, but that's about to change. I actually put this in my gym bag, and for several weeks, this was all I wore. I'd go to the gym in the morning before work. When I change in the change room, I'd spray my chest, spray my neck, spray my shirt. I'd spray it heavy and roll, and it was all Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essenziale Blue. I want to say a solid 3 or 4 weeks, this was what I wore every single day. I was just rolling with it. And that's where that dent came from. That's where the love affair started with this fragrance. I absolutely love it. It's great. I had bought it the previous summer. I just didn't really put a lot of wear into it until this late winter, early spring of 2019. And I'll tell you what, hasn't done me wrong, and I got to do it. Love the sound of that click. The lid on my other one doesn't do that, so I will be swapping this cap with the other one when this bottle runs out. So believe it or not, that wasn't my most worn fragrance. The most worn fragrance, some of you may laugh, but yet again, once again, year after year, it's probably going to be the king of this every year moving forward. It has been for many years. The fragrance I've always worn the most, because it's cheap, I spray away, and I like to spray it when I get out the shower. It's Nautica Classic. I spray this more than anything else. I'm not going to say always have, but most of my life I have, and probably the rest of my life I most likely will. I love how this one smells. Some of you may not understand it, but some things are just so nostalgic and become such a habit for you that it becomes a part of your everyday routine. I have to make myself spray other things when I get out the shower, because this is the most dumb reach fragrance I've ever owned. I've had multiple bottles in the past. I'll have multiple bottles in the future. I love Nautica Classic, but this is the most worn fragrance in 2019 by me. So there's your list. Kind of surprising, I'm sure, considering all the fragrances I have, all the niche fragrances I have now, all your luxury designers, just all these other fragrances that I do put a lot of wear into, but these are the ones that I wore the most for what I can think of and based off of the levels in the bottles. So until next time, guys, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know, would you wear the most this year? Which bottle got the biggest dent put in it? Because there's some that got dents put in them that didn't make this list, because when I think back, I didn't wear them as much as I wore these. But until next time, I guarantee you, if you get your hands on some of these and you give them a chance and give them a spray, it's a real good chance you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.